Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. There he goes, open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through it, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He's probably still catching his breath over on the sideline after that 80-yard touchdown return. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Motion from the offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw it again. He uncorks one deep. And he hauls it in after 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants it all. And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Line gets set, first down. Takes the handoff. It's Kiner. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Higgins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. All kinds of running room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he got loose, it was all over. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Down for this offense. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Moss. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. On the run, it's Browning. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Blazers want to move quickly.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. power football with the run. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. The give to the tailback. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Fast motion from the offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision making.
And that pass picked off. Touchdown, Georgia State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And he made the extra point without problem. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off play action on first down. And down he goes back at the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Second down now after the sack. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Timeout, Georgia State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Quick pass on the jet motion. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Nixon. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Wants to throw. It's Griffin. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Blazers in the hurry-up. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback checking the play. Gonna run it. It's Browning. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
At the 4-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A run for the quarterback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Blazers are marching down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This is a designed run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. He'll take it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Now on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The give to the single back. And they get him down. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Moving out of the pocket. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, UAB! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Okay, one possession game, got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step